Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Chicago Bears. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade that's been buzzing all over the NFL insider circles. T. Higgins, yes, the talented wide receiver from the Cincinnati Bengals, might soon be donning the Bears' colors. And believe me, this isn't just some rumor. This is shaping up to be a strategic move that could very well redefine the Bears' offensive capabilities moving forward into 2024 and beyond. The NFL landscape is always shifting, and this kind of move could be the spark that ignites the Bears' quest for a deep playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance down the line. Let's unpack what's happening here. The Bengals, currently sitting at 3-5 with quarterback Joe Burrow's QBR around 84. 5 after suffering a wrist injury in Week 5, are reportedly open to trading Higgins. Why? Well, their cap situation plays a big role. Cincinnati is sitting on about $16 million in cap space, and after extending Chase, they're now focusing on rebuilding that wide receiver core. Higgins, who's been a key player for them, especially in 2025 when he's been phenomenal. 58 catches, 910 yards, 7 touchdowns in just 8 games, has become a prime target for teams looking to add explosiveness to their passing game. PFF grade of 91. One in his ability to make contested catches, winning 67% of them, really speak to his impact on the field. Despite a shoulder injury in Week 3, Higgins has shown resilience and elite production, averaging 4.8 yards after catch per reception and maintaining a low drop rate of 2.4%. That kind of consistency is rare, especially for a receiver with his physical profile. But what makes this trade even more intriguing for the Bears? First, the potential cost. According to reports, the Bengals could be willing to send Higgins to Chicago in exchange for their first-round pick in 2026 and a fifth-round pick in 2027. That's a significant investment, but one that makes sense if the Bears see Higgins as a cornerstone piece to their offense for years to come. And let's not forget, Chicago would be freeing up $24 million in cap space by moving some of their current defensive and offensive line contracts. An essential move to bolster a defense that's been allowing about 26 points per game. That's a number that needs serious addressing, especially considering how much the league emphasizes scoring and explosive plays now. The impact of adding Higgins to a Bears offense that already features players like Moore, who has been exceptional with a PFF grade of 87. 6 could be monumental. Higgins is a physical receiver, 6'4", 220 pounds, who excels at creating big plays downfield. His yards per route run of 2.3, compared to the league average of around 1.8, shows just how much he stretches defenses and opens up space for other receivers and the running game. And with Justin Herbert at quarterback, a guy known for his arm strength and ability to make those deep throws, Higgins would become a perfect target, especially in the red zone where he's proven to be a beast. His 16% touchdown rate on fades in the playoffs, according to Next Gen Stats, confirms that he's clutch when it matters most. Now, picture this. Adding Higgins would give the Bears a dynamic duo alongside Moore and would significantly boost their aerial first downs by roughly 19%. That kind of upgrade could push Chicago's projected passing yards for Higgins to around 100 yards this season alone, similar to what Chase achieved with the Bengals last year. And that's before considering the long-term implications. Higgins' physicality and route running could elevate the Bears' passing attack to a whole new level, making them a much more dangerous team in the NFC. This kind of upgrade could also influence the odds for the Super Bowl, with betting markets moving from plus 3,800 to as low as plus 1,400 if Higgins gets integrated into that offense, especially considering his proven ability in the red zone and clutch situations. You see, folks, the Bears have been building with a clear vision, strengthening their offense around Justin Fields, developing their young receivers, and now perhaps making a bold move for a proven star like Higgins. It's a move that could not only improve their chances in the NFC, but also send a message across the league that Chicago is serious about competing at the highest level. The addition of a receiver with Higgins' physical traits and production profile could be the missing piece that finally unlocks the potential of this offense, giving them a true big play threat that defenses will struggle to contain. And let's talk about the broader picture here. This move would also be a statement about the Bears' commitment to their future. They're willing to take risks, invest in proven talent, and build a roster capable of sustained success. Higgins, with his 40 career touchdowns and a career EPA per target of 0.41, is not just a flash in the pan. He's a reliable weapon who can change games. His contested catch rate of 67% and his ability to win under pressure make him an ideal fit for a team looking to contend in the NFC. Plus, his performance in the playoffs, particularly in the red zone, shows he's a clutch performer when the stakes are high. Now, what about the Bengals? Well, they're in a bit of a rebuilding phase. After extending Chase, they're focusing on retooling their wide receiver room, especially with Burrow's health and their overall cap management. Moving Higgins might be a way to get some future assets and create more flexibility to address other needs on their roster. For Cincinnati, it's about balancing the present with the future, and if they get the right picks, it could be a smart move to reset and build around Chase and their other young talents. For the Bears, this trade isn't just about adding another receiver. It's about elevating the entire offense, giving Justin Fields a true alpha receiver who can take the top off defenses and win those contested catches that have been a challenge for them. It's about creating a sustainable aerial attack that keeps defenses honest and opens up space for the run game and other playmakers. If Higgins joins Chicago, it could be the catalyst that pushes the Bears into serious playoff contention, maybe even beyond that. In terms of the long-term strategic outlook, this move also fits perfectly with the Bears' recent draft and roster-building philosophy. They're investing in young talent, adding proven commodities, and creating a roster that can compete now and sustain success over the next few seasons. Higgins' presence would be a huge step toward that goal, giving the Bears a legitimate WR1 with a proven track record in clutch situations. It would also send a clear message to the rest of the league that Chicago is all in on winning, that they're not just rebuilding but actively competing and trying to make a statement in the NFC. And speaking of impact, I want to highlight how Higgins' physicality and route efficiency can change the way defenses game plan against Chicago. His ability to create separation and win contested catches, winning 67% of them, is a game changer. When you add a receiver who averages 2-3 yards after catch per reception, you're talking about a player who can turn even small completions into big gains. That kind of threat forces defenses to adjust, opening up opportunities for other receivers like Moore or even the running game to flourish. It's a domino effect that could elevate the Bears' entire offensive scheme. Now, as we look ahead, the odds of the Bears making a deep playoff run could increase significantly with Higgins on board. His presence could boost the team's red zone efficiency, especially considering his impressive fade route performance in high-pressure situations. The combination of his physical skills and mental toughness makes him a natural fit for a team that's looking to punch through to the next level. Plus, with his projected 100 yards this season, he would be among the top receivers in the league, giving Chicago a true offensive weapon that defenses will have to game plan around. To wrap it up, what we're seeing here is more than just a simple trade rumor. It's a strategic move that could reshape the NFC North and give the Bears a serious edge in the upcoming seasons. Whether it's Higgins' ability to stretch defenses, create big plays, or make clutch catches in critical moments, he could be the missing puzzle piece that finally unlocks the true potential of this Chicago Bears team. So fans, keep your eyes on this story because it's developing fast, and it could be the move that turns the tide in Chicago's favor as they chase that elusive Super Bowl title. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Higgins is the perfect fit to elevate this team? Or do you think the Bears should focus on other areas first? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bears. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're on the brink of something exciting, and this could be the move that finally pushes Chicago into the Super Bowl conversation. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, bear down.